Hey guys, Dave here from Knives, Gadgets, and More, and today we're going to review a knife. Alright guys, so as you can see we have here the Cold Steel Mini Recon 1. And obviously I have used this knife a lot. You can see how worn the finish is there. Obviously I've had this knife for a while and I think it's a great knife. But we're going to go through some of the major features, and that way you can decide if it's something that you want to pick up for yourself or not. So first of all, the steel. What steel do you get with this knife? The steel that this knife comes with is AUS 10A, which I believe is a Japanese steel, and it's pretty good quality. It's not quite a premium steel, but it is a very good steel, and from my experience, it retains its edge really well. I've beat this knife up a lot and this knife just keeps on going, so this is a great knife. It comes in several different finishes. This is the black finish. It used to be anyway. But yeah, I think the steel is good quality and it retains its edge quite well. Now the blade shape, the mini Recon ones, the large Recon ones, and the other ones as well, I think the micros they call them, they do come in several different blade shapes. I opted for the clip point, as you can see, and I like the clip point. I think it's awesome. The tantos are cool too. I think the drop points also, they look great. But I don't have many clip point EDC knives, and I really like the clip point. It's kind of like a mini buoy, which is awesome in my opinion. When it came to me, it was very sharp right out of the box, and through several years of use, it's done a great job at retaining its edge. Now the scales that come on it, I thought they were G10, but when I looked it up, I found out that they are not G10, they're GRN. They're glass reinforced nylon. Regardless, they're very comfortable and they are very lightweight too. This the blade is kind of heavy because you can see it's thick, but the scales they're pretty lightweight, and they help keep this knife lightweight when you're carrying it around in your pocket. So it's a knife that carries really comfortably for me. Now the star of this knife is definitely the locking mechanism. This knife has Cold Steel's triad lock. And that locking mechanism is super strong. It's one of the toughest locking mechanisms that I've ever used, and this knife is solid. You can see that I've used this knife a lot. I've beat this knife up. It's not loose at all. It never has been. The triad locking system is very, very strong. You can see to close the blade, you just depress back here. And then to deploy, you've got a thumb stud. You can flick it out if you want. Deployment is very smooth, and as I said, that locking mechanism is very strong. Now the clip that comes on this knife, you can see it right here. We've got 3 screws holding it in. It is not a deep carry clip. Let's see if it's reversible. Yes, it is. So with this knife, you are set up for tip up carry only, no tip down, but it is reversible, so you're good to go if you're left or right-handed. Oh, also I should say about the handle, it's got a very comfortable grip. There is, I don't know if you'd call that jimping or not, but there is some texturing there, and it feels great. It's very comfortable in your hand. It locks in your hand with this texture. They did a great job on the handle design of this knife. Now let me show you what the clip looks like when it's in your pocket. There you go. So you've got a little portion of the knife that does stick up. I would prefer if it were a deep carry clip. I do prefer that, but you've got a little bit sticking up. That does help you grab the knife in EDC situations like opening boxes and stuff where you need it. So it just makes it a little easier to carry if it's sticking up, but I personally would prefer if it were a deep carry clip. Not a deal breaker though, because I do carry this knife a lot based on the way it looks. Now the next thing we'll do, like I said, this is the mini Recon 1, but we'll give you a measurement so you can kind of judge the size of it. Here is a quarter, so you can reference that, but also let's put out the measuring tape, see what we get. Alright, so blade length on the mini Recon 1, a little under 3 inches. Overall length, maybe 7 inches, maybe a little bit under. Pretty compact knife, and that makes it easy to carry around in your pocket. Alright guys, so overall I think this is an awesome knife. I bought this knife a long time ago. It served me well throughout the years. I still carry it all the time. If I think there's a situation where I need a strong knife for whatever tasks, you know, whatever cutting tasks there are, then this is probably the knife I'm going to, because I know that locking system is super strong. And if you're interested in this knife, I think you'll be very happy with it if you pick one up. These days, I was looking around for these and they're kind of hard to come by, but I'm gonna leave a link in the description below. That is an affiliate link and it will help out the channel if you use it. But I'll try to find, I'll try to see if I can find some that are in stock, because oftentimes they're not. So anyway, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. All right, see ya.